Um, I just remember praying and asking God to spare him. I was not ready for him to leave. Um, didn't know what was going on until I got to the hospital. And let me back up. So when I got the call, they told me he had less than 24 hours to live. And I needed to get there immediately, to say my goodbyes to him. Um, I didn't know how. I wasn't even thinking that far ahead to how I was going to say goodbye or why I was going to say goodbye because he made me a promise. He made me two promises. I'll never leave you and I'll never hurt you. And I stood on that. And he stood on every word of that from the day that we first laid eyes on each other, I should say. Even before we were married, he said, I'll never leave you and I'll never hurt you. Those were his two promises to me. Um, and he took those very seriously as a man. His dad had always told him, don't you ever make a promise that you can't keep to your woman. And those were the two promises that he made. I'll never leave you and I'll never hurt you. So when the nurses told me, and I remember this nurse name, her name was Miss Nicole. I'll always remember that name. Um, Mind you, he was the youngest on the floor, the cancer floor. He was 33. Everybody else was in their 70s and 80s. They said I had 24 hours to get there. Well, he had less than 24 hours to live. So I needed to get there immediately and say my goodbyes. Um, so I got there and I don't remember parking. I don't remember getting on the elevator. I don't remember walking down the hallway. I just don't remember those things. I just remember opening up that door and seeing this person where a doctor's leaning over him, trying to, open his eyes and check his pupils and everything, and he wouldn't open them. I don't know how his dad got there. I don't know how my dad got there before me. I don't know any of this. I never asked either because, he was my dad's best friend. He first son-in-law, he was my dad's best friend. He really was. So I remember just, the doctor was like, he won't open his eyes. There's no type of response from him. We can't stop the bleeding. We've did blood transfusions. Nothing will help. And I remember just looking at him, just looking at him.